I'm just going to start by saying hi. I feel like I haven't uploaded in so long. Hi. I'm still here. Anyhow, so for today's makeup tutorial, I'm obviously wanting to do something still Christmassy and festive, but just really simple. Just simple and easy, but I'm also wanting to use silver. I want to do something silver. Like, I have silver jewellery on today, like, who am I? I have a couple of palettes right here in front of me, but the first one I have here is the Sensorium palette. This one here, the chapter 1, because obviously in this palette, as you can see, there is a couple of grey tone shades in this palette, and then we have the Subtle Beauty palette. This is a Beth Painter's collaboration, and we have this silver shade down here, so I was thinking about putting that just all over the lid. And then for a wee bit of something a wee bit extra, you know, 'tis the season and all that. God damn it. So, oh, this is the Revolution Pro Marilyn Monroe palette. We have a pressed glitter. I thought that this would be quite nice. Just like pressed over the lid or something, as something kind of extra. This hair today is an absolute vibe, I love it. But anyway guys, so I'm actually going to start my eyebrows first of all. I'm going to try this for the first time, and this is the Anastasia Brow Freeze Brow Styling Wax. So just taking a tiny wee bit of this because I don't like my brows to stick up completely. But see, to do my brows first of all, I like to have them like completely sticking up, so I can go in now with my pomade. This one here is one I've been using constantly recently. As you can see, this one's from Colourpop. I really need to style these eyebrows, but I'm holding off to Christmas. I'm holding off to next week, and then I'll get them styled or something. And now I just like to go in upward motions, kind of creating like wee hair-like strokes with my brush. I just kind of fill in the gaps. I couldn't really care less about eyebrows, you know, honestly. I just fill them in willy-nilly, whatever way, honestly. I swear I always have an eyebrow that's nicer than the other. And it's a different one nearly every single day. I actually really like this. I was kind of a wee bit scared to use it at first because I was thinking that it was going to be really sticky and really hard to work with. It definitely isn't as sticky as I thought it was going to be, and I quite like that. Okay, so going into the Sensorium palette first of all. And do you know what? I got this palette for a tenner. A tenner. It was on the Black Friday sale on Be Perfect Cosmetics. They were doing a sale where they were doing £10 palettes. Not all of the palettes, but most of them. So I ended up getting this palette here for a tenner, and the, is it Ja Cosmetics? The Clientele palette. Beautiful. So I ended up getting them 2 palettes for £20. Which I thought was so good. So let me see. I'm obviously going to take these 2 shades here. I think I'm actually going to mix the 2 of them, sure. So, not to be an absolute Debbie Downer, but there's kind of something I want to bring up to you guys because I kind of feel a wee bit guilty. There was a comment left on my YouTube channel Sunday, I think it was, and I just want to kind of bring it to your attention and kind of explain myself. Not that I ever need to explain myself, but basically somebody had left me a comment saying, has nobody noticed that since she has been mentioning she's purchasing a home, her content has just been hurry up and push this video out and not been really present. Basically it couldn't be far from the truth, but at the same time it kind of got me thinking, is this person right? Is this person correct? So basically this is the reason I haven't actually filmed in a couple of days or uploaded much this week. Not because of that comment obviously, but I just want to mention that I have quite a lot going on behind the scenes at the minute with work. A lot of it is to do with work and my collaboration and my personal life. Me and Kyle are going through a lot of stuff at the minute in terms of our mortgage and our house and everything, and I have been very, very stressed. I've never been stressed in my life before. I've never needed to, I've never had to. This is something I've never ever experienced in my life, and I feel guilty saying it because I don't want people thinking like, oh boo-hoo, like don't worry, my wee mini violin is out too, like oh, boo-hoo, Emma, poor you, you know. But I've never experienced stress before in my life ever. Like, I'm 28, I live with my parents. I have no bills, I have no responsibilities. What money I make is my own. The only thing I have to do is put fuel in my car, and that is about it. I get my washing done for me, I get fed every night. My life's great, and I just, all of a sudden, it's just like, boom, I have to put my big girl pants on, and yeah, adulthood called, and time to grow up, Emma. And I have been very, very stressed recently, and I'm just kind of wondering, like, have yous noticed? Have yous noticed? Because if yous have, I'm really sorry. I don't know, it's just kind of something I wanted to bring up to you guys and just kind of not say sorry, because you know something, like, I don't need to say sorry. We all go through these things. Whenever you put yourself online, and especially whenever it comes to, say, YouTube tutorials or just the internet in general, you're kind of hounded for be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. But whenever you are too much of yourself and you're being too human and you're showing too much emotions, and people kind of start to not attack you, but people are kind of like, okay, wind it back a wee bit. You're showing too much emotion here. You're clearly dealing with stuff. Go away and come back when you're alright. Whereas I kind of find that I don't mind showing you that I'm a human with emotions and feelings, and I'm going through things in my personal life and my business life. And yeah, I suppose I do apologise if it's coming across in my videos and I'm not talking about it, but you can tell there's something off. But at the same time, if I'm going through things, it doesn't matter what it is, I always kind of like to show a wee bit of emotion or a wee bit of something, because it's like I'm not some influencer who has like the most perfect life. Like, that's far from it. You know, and I like to be relatable. I think like that's always been my goal on my channel, is to be relatable, because I don't come from money, I don't have money, you know, I live in an estate, I live in a small town from friggin' Northern Ireland, you know what I mean? I think I'm as humble as they come. I like to be relatable because myself, like, I like to watch other YouTubers that are relatable. We all have to deal with our own wee things, and I kind of feel like we all deal with our things that are going on in the background in our own wee way. I sometimes don't like to bore you too much on it, but I don't know, like, that's just something I kind of wanted to bring up to you and mention, that I do apologise if I came across in my previous tutorials like being a wee bit like pushy and just having to get this done, you know what I mean? I'm taking this Buff and Blend BB22 brush, it's a slightly smaller brush. I'm just going into the darker grey now, and I'm going to use this to add a wee bit of depth just within the crease, mainly starting at the outer corner. I think you guys knew that I had took a week off. This was a couple of weeks ago, but you wouldn't have known that I took a week off because basically I pre-film. Apart from now, I've now ran out of videos. So I'm actually uploading this video today, so I'm all caught up on my tutorials and stuff. But I took a week off because I was very sick actually, and I think the stress made me sick. Again, I know the mini violin is out, like, boo-hoo, but correct me if I'm wrong, obviously you guys probably know more about it than me, but yeah, I genuinely do think it was the stress that made me sick. I was not well. Like, I was not one bit well. It was so funny. I'm so pathetic. But yeah, I was not well, and I took a week off YouTube. But I was still able to like upload my videos and stuff, and then obviously there's been more things happening with my collaboration, that things just haven't been going to plan, and our house stuff on our mortgage advisor basically quit our job halfway through starting our mortgage, so we've now been shafted to somebody else. I just wanted to kind of bring that up to kind of lightly apologise, I suppose. I know I don't need to apologise, but just in case I did come across a wee bit pushy with my videos, or not pushy, that's the wrong word to say, but just in case I came across as being a wee bit of a Debbie Downer in my videos, I do apologise. This is such a gorgeous palette. It's so pretty. It's absolutely stunning. So I'm going to take this silver down at the bottom here, and I'm just going to put this all over the lid. I'm also going to drag out to the outer corner as well, and then clean off my finger. Don't worry, I'm cleaning it off on my filming t-shirt, not myself. I'm going to slightly bring it up and blend it within the crease. And this is literally all I'm doing. It's so simple, yet so nice. So I actually already have done this makeup look, but I didn't film it. I actually done it a couple of days ago whenever I had taken a couple of days off, and I was like, God damn it, why did I not film this? So, ta-da! And then going into the Marilyn Monroe palette, going into the pressed glitter. I'm going to take a tiny bit of this and just press this up the centre first of all. Glitter gets me so giddy. I love it. But literally just putting that up the centre of the lid. Not so sure if you can see it straight on, but see whenever you like move your head, you can just see it up the centre. Oh, I love it. I live for that. Okay, my loves, so I'm going to do my eyeliner now. So I'm going to take the Maven Beauty Waterproof Liquid Liner, and then I also have the Inglot Gel Liner. I'm going to take a mixture between both of them, but I'm going to use the liquid one first of all. Like, you can see the way it's not fully opaque with the liquid liner, whereas I'll have to go over it with the gel liner so you can't see any of the shimmer underneath it. It's so annoying. Don't mind me, I'm just sitting here eating some chocolate and Pringles. So that is both eyes done. I'm just going to do my mascara and lashes now. So my wee lashes are gluing. So I'm going to be taking this Revolution Rockstar Volume Mascara. For my primer, I'm going to be taking this wee Dior Backstage Universal Body and Face Primer. Trying to give my hands a bit of a clean, don't want to be blending in sour cream and chive Pringles to my face. Oh, such a dirtbag. See these earrings? I'm just going to take these out until I do my base makeup. It's so much better. So this wee Dior primer is just new. Yeah, I'm not sure. My goodness. Do you know what? I was expecting it to be kind of like the, you know, like the Elemis Superfood Glowing Moisturising Primer, or the First Aid Beauty one that I've been loving recently, and it just kind of gives that non-sticky, non-slippery glow to the skin, and just like a really nice glow, like a really nice natural glow from within. I was expecting it to do that, and it kind of hasn't really. Like, it looks nice, it looks grand, my skin does look very nice and smooth, but I kind of like it to look a wee bit more J than that. Even though I'm going to go and cover it up anyway with foundation. But, yeah, I'm kind of on the fence with that at the minute, but moving on. So for foundation, I'm taking the Huda Beauty Faux Filler in the shade Chai. So, I kind of feel like I need to kind of speak to you about my collaboration. As far as I'm aware it should be launching literally as soon as possible. We've been dealing with a lot of problems regarding shipping, and this has been out of our control. Basically over here in Ireland, we've been getting, like, over the past couple of weeks ago and whatnot, we were getting really bad weather, like stormy weather, but basically that was kind of somewhat delaying the shipment on getting to Ireland. And obviously COVID, this time of year, the amount of volume of packages that's having to be like shipped about and whatnot and blah blah blah, so everything, like those three things combined, has just like delayed a lot of things, if that makes sense. As far as it stands, I think we're going to be launching either this weekend, like definitely this weekend, but definitely before Christmas, and I might put it that way. And then for concealer, I'm taking the Dior Forever Skin Correct in the shade 0N. So I'm actually going to be using quite a lot of, no, well, just the three products actually. But basically, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that at the weekend there. What did I just say? At the weekend there. Basically at the weekend, me and Kyle were away. It was just like a wee weekend getaway for kind of like Christmas, because like we don't really do Christmas with each other. Like we don't buy each other Christmas presents. We have started to actually just like go away with each other, and we were also kind of like celebrating a few wee things as well. We were obviously celebrating my collaboration, but he had surprised me with a Dior package, basically. Oh, it was absolutely beautiful, but basically I had talked and talked about this Dior makeup and these particular Dior products, and he went on and bought me them. So so yeah, if you do have me on Instagram and you're kind of wondering, oh, what was in it, don't worry, it wasn't like jewellery or a handbag or anything, although it would have been nice if it was a Dior ring. I'll kind of have to start hitting at that the next time. But yeah, bless him. Are you serious? My under eyes. My under eyes look like butter. I'm so sorry for this extreme close-up, but are you kidding me right now? I'm gonna put some more on. It's maybe not as bright as I like it usually, but I can kind of look past that with how nice that's actually making my under eyes look. I actually don't think this is the lightest shade though. I think if I had bought this myself, I would have got the lightest shade, because I obviously know what I like. Oh my god. I do not need to apply any more of this concealer, by the way. I'm very well aware of that. But holy moly. So to cream bronze, I'm taking the MEA Pro Base Foundation Stick. So I'm actually living my best life right now. My base makeup is just... oh... Lord Jesus. It's just... my skin looks so good right now. Like everything is so full coverage and just... oh, my skin looks like butter, literally. I just want to take a skip out of it. I'm going to take this wee cream blush here from Morphe. This is Morphe 2, and this is the Dream Wonder Tint Cheek and Lip Mousse. See, if you love cream products, or just, yeah, just like cream products, cream blushes, you need to try this. It's just, it is so, so good. I need to move my table to get into this drawer. There we go. So I'm just going to take this wee sponge just to even further blend that. Like, it's just so nice and subtle. Obviously you can make it more intense if you want, but I just love having just like a wee bit of a kiss of colour just on the cheeks. I'm just going to do a wee bit of bacon at my under eyes. And just down the sides of my nose to my smile lines and just around my mouth. I was just using the I Heart Revolution powder. For my highlighters, I obviously have the Colourpop Flexitarian. I'm going to be using this on my nose, and then I have two highlighters here I want to try for my face. So I have here the Dior, so obviously this is just new, I just got this new from Kyle, and I actually have used it. I used it the other day off camera, and this is the Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette, and I got the Glitz. So this is the Glitz palette. I'm going to be taking these two top shades here, and I'm just going to be like doing that. Do you know what I started watching again? Do not ask me why or how I came across it, but I've started to watch it again on Amazon Prime. America's Next Top Model. Like, what? What the hell? Yeah, I literally have just started watching it again, and oh, do you know what? It's so nostalgic. I used to watch America's Next Top Model all the time, and it's so weird, you know, because see, watching it now, oh my god, Tyra Banks was a bit of an asshole, wasn't she? Holy shit. Like, you could not get away with saying those things to these girls, like, now, if that show was aired on TV. Like, there was one comment that Tyra Banks had made to one of the darker skinned models, and she was like, obviously as a dark skinned girl we need to wear more makeup. Like, what? And your girl with the gap in her tooth, and she was like, and I'm like, oh my god, you cheeky bitch. I swear, like, so problematic. But I'm actually going to take this new highlight that I've never tried before, and it's from Makeup Obsession, and this is their Shimmer Dust, and it's in the shade Champagne. So it kind of has the same packaging as the Huda Beauty powder, where it kind of has like a wee bit of a trampoline situation. So I hate this type of packaging. The way they say it is, if you kind of dip your brush in, the bristles will go through the wee holes. Yeah, I hate this. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Damn. That's actually really nice, you know. I actually got this off, obviously. Makeup Obsession is like a wee brand within Makeup Revolution, by the way. Come the new year, I'm actually wanting to do a full face tutorial, full face of makeup. Yeah. Yeah, full face of Makeup Obsession cosmetics, because some of their products are actually really, really nice. And then for my bronzer, I'm taking this one from MAC, the Mineralized Skin Finish, and this is in the shade Dark. So what are you guys doing for Christmas then? Like, what's your plans for Christmas? Like, what do you do? Like, do any of you go away for Christmas? Do you have family in another country, another state, another county if you're from here? But I have to say, like, see, obviously at the minute I don't actually like going anywhere for Christmas, and like, this might sound really bad and all, but I actually don't even like having people over for Christmas either. But see, for Christmas this year, it's just me, my sister, and just my parents. Which I'm kind of liking that's how it is this year with us. I kind of like it just being the four of us for Christmas, because nearly every year, apart from the past couple of years actually, we always have somebody over for Christmas, which I don't mind, you know, it's the more the merrier. I suppose. But like I just find that like my mum just gets a wee bit stressed. And it's so shit having your mum stressed on Christmas Day, and like I just kind of feel like she can't enjoy her day, that she's just spending the day cooking and hovering over a really hot stove, and it's just like, you know, we're all just kind of sitting there living our best lives with our wine and stuff. Ugh. Whereas the past couple of years, as I say, it's just been the four of us, and she's just took it easy and everything's just more relaxed, and I feel like that's how it should be. But I have to say though, like I wouldn't be the biggest fan of Christmas, but see, as I've got older, really couldn't care less. I'm more Halloween. I love Halloween, I love it, whereas Christmas is just like meh. Like I obviously love the run up to Christmas, like the build up to Christmas is just, I feel like everybody's on such a high and it's like some sort of drug nearly, and then whenever it comes to Christmas Day it's like worst come down you've ever had, and it's just like all of this for this. You know, like really when you think about it, it's just like all this hoo-ha for like one day. So yeah, like I just don't really like fuss over Christmas as much anymore. But see, New Year, I hate New Year. I just find it a very, very sad time of year, and that's why I always like to go out somewhere. Like I always like to go out somewhere. I cannot sit in the house, like in my house or anything, on New Year's Eve. I've obviously done it in the past before, and I'm just like, I just feel like launching myself out the window. It's so depressing, but I just find it a really sad time of year, and I don't know why. Okay, so just to oh. That's the Pringles. Just to finish off the eyes, I'm going to take this wee Inglot angled liner brush, and I'm going to go into the black in the palette, this one down here, and I'm going to do my inner corner things, spiky pokey things. Obviously feel free to do this with liquid liner, but I feel like if you're a beginner or if you struggle with doing this, or just whatever, I don't know, personal preference maybe, but more so if you're a beginner or if you struggle to do it, use obviously a wee liner brush like this and shadow, because with shadow you do have a wee bit more room for error, whereas if you're going in with a liquid liner you don't really have the freedom to balls it up basically. So I also put a wee bit of that black gel liner just in my waterline. So first of all, I'm going to go in with Good and Plenty from Colourpop. And I have these two lip products here. So the first one I have is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Stockholm. And then I have this one here, and it's a Velvet Lippy from the brand Absolute. And it's in the shade Terracotta, but they are very, very similar in colour. I actually might use the Absolute brand because, do you know what, I've actually had this for quite some time and there's not a lot of product left in it, so I think I might just use it to use it up. But honestly, so this is the next one, they are identical. Thank you so much for watching. Other products that I did use will be listed and linked down below in the description box, along with my Instagram, so please do follow me on Instagram, as that's obviously where I'm going to be keeping you up to date and letting you know first when my collaboration is going to be launching. This hair is driving me insane. But anyway guys, again, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you're all staying safe and well. Please be kind to yourselves and each other, and I shall see you in my next video.